Hey everyone, welcome into your HIIT circuit workout. So, this is a basic circuit session, but we're going to overload the body through the use of high intensity interval training. So this is going to be a super tough session and the main emphasis is going to be in the lower body. So make sure you have a little bit of space to move side to side and make sure you chuck on some music that helps keep you motivated. We're going to start off with a gentle warm up. So first things first, all we're going to do is take the feet outside the hips, take a gentle squat, sit the bum down, stand tall. As you squat, push the weight back into the heels, track the knees out, and keep the chest nice and high through a big core brace. Now as you brace your abdominals, squeeze your lower back and create a line of tension down the midline of your spine. That's going to help keep your chest high and protect your posture. Now from here, one squat, one heel raise. So squat down, lift the heels, reset. Squat down, lift the heels, reset. As you lift the heels, rock the body weight onto the balls of the feet and squeeze your calves at the top of the rep. As you're squeezing your calves, start to squeeze your glutes as well. Good, 2 more reps here. Heat starts to build in the legs. Relax. From here, take it into a backward step and lunge. Long step, drop the knee, switch. Long step, drop the knee, switch. Keep your chest up, abs are on, and your eye gaze stays forward. Now as you bend the back knee, keep the pressure running through the heel of the front foot. That's going to switch on your hamstrings and your glutes. Now let's add a bit more heat to the hips. Keep the lunge going, but as you stand from the lunge, lift your knee. So easy lunge, big knee lift. Easy lunge, big knee lift. Continue to breathe as you move. And let's start the flow. So, next up, one lunge, one knee lift, step into a squat, reset. One lunge, one knee lift, step into the squat, reset. So as you plant the foot, from the knee lift, drop the bum straight into the squat and rise. Good, let's do one more time each side. Lunge, lift, squat. Lunge, lift, squat. Good, rest here, shoot the legs. Let's take a nice stretch. So heel to bum, big quad stretch. Lift through the chest, squeeze the thighs together, and brace your core hard to help find your balance. So like I said, basic circuit training, incorporating the use of high intensity interval training. So, we're going to start off with longer circuits of easier movements to continue the warm up and fire up your legs. Shake here, relax, pull the heels together, hinge forward from the hips, big hamstring stretch. Slow rise up, take one leg back long, push the heel towards the floor, release the calves. Now once again try and lift the posture and sink forward from the hips. Leave for that nice big stretch in the back end of the legs. Then swap sides. Push the back heel down into the front leg. Eye gaze stays forward. And relax here. Shake the legs out and let's get ourselves started, okay? We're going to start in 20 seconds. Round 1 is super simple. It's the base movements that we've already covered in the warm-up, but we're going to move a bit faster for longer durations of time, okay? So we're going to use a squat and we're going to use a lunge. We're going to work 45 seconds on, followed by 15 seconds off. So starting with the basic squat. Feet outside the hips, chest up. We're kicking it off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So sit down, stand up, brace your core hard as you drop, and then as you stand, squeeze the back end of your body. Now in terms of range, try and set your bum down to knee height or a little bit lower if you can. If you're going lower than knee height, just make sure that the chest is up and the bum's dropping down. So we're not just hinging from the hips like this. Chest up, butt down. Weight sinks into heels and force the knees outwards to protect your knee joint. You have 10 seconds left here. So now the heart rate should be elevated, legs should feel hot. 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds out to you. Next up is an alternating backward step and lunge. Just like in the warm-up, but once again, with a little bit more pace. 5 seconds before we start. Feel the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drop together, drop together. Change the legs fast. And like the warm-up, push the heel of the front foot down. That loads your hamstrings and glutes and takes the pressure away from the knee and the shin. Abs are still on to help balance. Shoulders are still level. Good, and that long step helps the body drop down to full range every time. And full range we're looking for is the front thigh almost parallel to the floor. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, shake it out. Back to the squats, round 2 of 3. 45 on, 15 off. Same idea, but now the heart rate's up, so the legs are getting tired. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. In this block, try and spend minimal time at the top of the rep, okay? So, once you've sat down, stand up, drop, drop. So you get a split second of recovery when the legs get to relax at the top, and then you force the body back down by just releasing through the joints. And then when you catch the bottom, push the heels down and strengthen your body again. Now, if at any point you need to during the working blocks, shake your legs, take a stretch if you need to, but then join back in as soon as you get. You've got 10 seconds left here. So this one's going to be a burner on the lower body. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Lunges. Same idea. Minimal time in the stand-in phase. Shake the legs, recover when needed. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop together, drop together. Fast step, pull the heel in. Good. Now, if you're struggling with balance, you can hold onto the wall, the sofa, TV unit, whatever you need to, okay? Or you can take your hands wide to support the balance. Hands on hips also helps with steadiness. I personally find it easier to use my arms to help me coordinate the movement. But your workout, your rules, 10 seconds. Really drive the heart rate now. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Set 3, a tiny bit harder than set 1 and 2. After the squat, add a heel raise. Just a tiny little adjustment to the movement. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat, heel raise, squat, heel raise. Now, when you reach the top of the rep, all you want to do, squeeze your calves, squeeze your hamstrings, and squeeze your bum. So squeeze the back end of your body as tight as possible to create pressure in the muscles. And pressure in the muscles helps build strength through the muscles. It's also going to make you way more athletic and more powerful through the stand. 10 seconds. Last time doing the base squat movement before we level up again. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lunge, levels up. Check it out. Lunge, lift, step, switch. So pull the knee through, brace your core hard. 5 seconds before we go. Fill the lungs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lunge, lift, switch. Lunge, lift, switch. Drop the knee hard. Then close the core with a powerful knee lift. Good. So you still got a long round to go. Keep on breathing as you move, and remember the emphasis on the front heel pushing down to load the hamstrings and the glutes. And then when you add that knee lift, we shift the focus into the hip flexor and the core. Powerful knee lift switch, powerful knee lift switch. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Like the warm up, combine it all. Lunge, knee lift, step to squat. 45 seconds of alternating work. This time, more range, more pace. Kicking off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lunge, knee lift, squat. Lunge, knee lift, squat. So immediately, stamp the foot down into that squat position. So, what should I do with my leg? Lunge, I lift fast, and then I kick this leg down into the squat position. So from the knee lift, kick down and land. That's going to help you absorb the squat and build your over body strength. Six seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whoo! Take a recovery, relax. Heart rate should be up, legs should be tired. So, we've had our basic circuit training. Let's start to challenge the body now with more high intensity interval training style training, okay? So, it's a lot of training. From here, heart rate's going to go up, legs are going to fatigue a lot faster. We're going to work 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We use Tabata style training to drive the heart rate and to create a massive calorie burn, okay? Now, there's only 4 movements in here. We're going to choose one movement to load the muscles and create fatigue in the muscles. Then the second movement is going to target the same muscle group, but it's going to be used explosively to overload the body. We're going to repeat that in 2 different muscle groups, okay? So we're going to start with the quads, then we're going to pull into the hamstrings. So there's your 4 movements. Move 1 is going to start with the squat pulse. Focusing on quads in 12 seconds, okay? So feet outside the hips, lift to the chest, brace the abs hard. Weight in the heels, toes turn out, we kick it off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat pulse. So sit down, stay down, weight in the heels, feel the pressure immediately start to build in the front end of the thighs. 10 seconds. Try and stay low, brace your core hard. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, same emphasis at the quads, now the muscles are tired. It's a squat jump. Land soft on the knees, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat jump. When you land, bend the knees to absorb and use the arms to swing and support the legs. Chest is up, bum drops down. If it's too much, squat to heel raise, like in the warm-up. 3, 2, 1, rest. Hamstrings, frog squat. Elbows against the thighs, bum up, bum down. 20 seconds to load the muscles, then we explode. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bum up, bum down, bum up, bum down. When the bum goes down, the chest comes up. When the bum goes up, the chest goes down. Push the heels to the floor, stretch the hamstrings, and isolate the back of your legs. 3, 2, 1, rest. Watch. Low and loaded plyometric lunges. Chest up, first thing to touch is the front heel. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stay low, keep the tension in the hamstrings and glutes. If you're not jumping, step but stay low. Keep the pressure building, chest up, abs on. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. 10-second recovery, we're starting again. Squat pulse. Feet outside the hips. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So now, your heart rate should be high, breathing should be impaired, and your legs should be burning. Still got 10 seconds left to hold here. So try and stay down and milk that loaded pressure. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. 10-second recovery, squat jumps coming. This time, take your mind off your legs, focus on the arm swing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So every time you drop down into the squat, pull the arms back, and as you jump, throw the arms to the ceiling. That's going to create positive momentum upwards, which helps flow you off the floor. And when you're flying off the floor like that, hurts less in the legs. Kinda. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. So we're halfway through this entire Tabata block, okay? Dropping back into frog squats in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Bum down and lift. Every time you lift, push the heels deep into the floor. So we're trying to isolate the back of your legs. And to do that, we need to create a stretch and a contraction in the muscle. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Shake the body, fill the lungs. Plyometric lunges coming up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Once again, stay loaded. Switch the arms fast. And imagine that someone's lowered the ceiling down. Someone's dropped the ceiling down towards your head. So you got to stay lower, squeeze your abs tighter. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. One more time through. Squat pulse coming. Feet wide, chest up. Last time training like this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat and pulse. Slow your breathing. Keep the body moving. Pressure should feel massive. Rest. Good job. Squat jumps. Last time we're jumping. 5 seconds before we go. 20 seconds to overload. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Just before you leave the floor, drive the toes downwards, switching the calves back on. I know your legs are tired, so remember your option of squatting to calf raise. Take the option if you need it. We got 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! 2 small blocks to go. Hamstrings. Catch the breath. Frog squats in 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you're starting to struggle and you're wondering why you press play on this class, think about how good you're going to feel once the workout's done. And we're almost there already. So breathe and just keep on moving. You guys are doing great. 5 seconds left in the frog squat. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Plyometric lunges. After this, heart rate goes up, legs relax off a little bit. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Once again, stay low. Switch the legs fast. Try and add a final piece of pace to the movements. Halfway, 10 seconds of work left here. Big recovery's coming. Awesome opportunity to release the legs. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Way to go. Shake the legs out, catch your breath. So, you got 60 seconds starting now to just relax. Well done. Legs should feel challenged. Heart rate should be up. But think of the calorie burn. So shake everything out and breathe. From here, we move into extended Tabata sets. So, big rounds of work with half that working load transitioned into recovery, okay? So we're gonna work 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We have 3 cardio movements repeated twice, and that's all you got, okay? After that, we stretch and you're free. So, cardio movement number 1. It's a ladder run. Brilliant move to build agility and strength in the lower limbs. Lift onto the toes, out, in. Okay? If you're lost with that one, imagine there's a little hula hoop on the floor. Step out of it, step into it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, in. Now, like I said, this is cardio training, so we want to lift the heart rate. So as soon as you feel good, start to add more pace. Try and keep your heels off the floor, loading the quads, the calves, and the core. Movement is sharp and strong. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You've got 10 seconds left in this block. Try and add the pace again. Ramping it up a notch. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Well done. Shake the legs, 20 seconds all to you. Move 2, diagonal sprints. Run to the corner, tap, run back, switch, tap. If you're limited for space, just run forward and back. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sprint, tap the ground, run back, change direction. Sprint, tap, run back, change direction. Try and alternate the hand that you tap the floor with. And when you do tap the floor, it's chest up, body down. Try and avoid moving like this. That's going to create a nasty arch in your back, and it's not going to be any good for you. So sit the bum down, push back, change. Bum down, chest up, push back, change. 10 seconds. It's like you're drawing a V shape in the room. 3, 2, 1, rest. Beautiful work. Third and final cardio movement. All we're doing is dropping to the deck for mountain climbers. Hands on the shoulders, long flat back, pull the knees in. 40 seconds of work is super tough. Emphasize the hip movement. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, just like we did in the lunges, the movement comes from the hip flexors. So forget about your shoulders, forget about your calves, focus on the hips, pulling the knees up. It's just like a high knee run, but horizontal. You have 20 seconds to work. So as you are working, squeeze your abs tight and make your core your absolute powerhouse. 8 seconds here, keep the pace. Finishing this round in 3, 2, 1, rest. Beautiful energy. Back to the start with a ladder run. Last time through everything, okay? You have 3 rounds left and then it's done. 10 seconds before we start the ladder. Maximum pace right from the start. Kicking things off in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Find the movement, then immediately add the pace. Now remember what I said first time. Your heels do not touch the floor. Push the toes down, heels up, and keep your calves in a state of tension. We're trying to build agility and muscular endurance to the lower body. Now, this is a long round. 40 seconds of this movement is tough. So naturally, the speed is going to drop off and the movement quality is going to deteriorate. So I'm going to challenge you to do this. In 5 seconds, I need you to speed up for the final push, okay? Speeding up in 3, 2, 1, go. Sprint finish. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. Let's take that concept and utilize that for the next 2 moves. The V run. Start with a sprint. As the body fatigues and we gradually slow, maintain the slower pace and then surge at the end. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Max pace. Keep the speed and try and focus on how fast you can change direction at the back end of the shape of the V. As the pace naturally deteriorates and your breathing starts to intensify, body slows down, maintain that pace. So maintain that pace, maintain that rhythm. And this time we're going to surge for 10 seconds. So I need you to speed up again in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Match your pace out, surge your body, hold on. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Same idea, last move, mountain climbers. Surge, maintain, surge. 10 seconds before we start. Find a strong posture. 3, 2, 1, let's go as fast as you can from the start. So it's a sprint finish, then some endurance, then bring it back in that sprint finish. Once again, using the core. Now this movement's really, really good for building endurance in the core and actually helping support towards tuck jump movements. So it makes you more explosive off the floor. In 10 seconds, you're gonna add maximum pace. So maintain the rhythm you have right now. We're speeding things up for a 10-second sprint finish in 3, 2, 1, let's go. As fast as you can. Empty the tank right now and leave everything you've got on the floor. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Awesome job, stay on the ground. Drop back into the child's pose and just breathe. Listen, from this position, just slow your breath. Relax the body. And then when you're good, tuck the toes. Come back up to standing. And just take your time in the movements. From here, push one leg back long. Lift through the chest. Take the hands behind the head, open through the lungs. And just release that calf at the back. Swap sides. So step, step, drop the back heel. By keeping the hands up like this, we just open the lungs and let plenty of air in. Step in, relax, take a little shake of the legs. Big quad stretch, heel to bum. Push the hips forward. Open through the thighs. Take a gentle shake of the leg, swap sides. Guys, excellent job. Pull the heels together, hinge forward for hamstrings. And then gently lift your body. Well done. Circuit training mixed with high intensity interval training. You guys done incredible. Brilliant effort.